Some people live for their dreams. Others live just to make it to the next payday.
Another deadline. Urgent, please respond. Just need a minute. After paying the bills, I'm completely wiped out this month. Every time she stood at the edge, someone pulled her back.
Come quick! The boss is treating us today. You got this.
Thank you.
We'll get through this together.
Yeah, we will. Just one more cable. Almost there.
We're a team.
Eventually, everyone went home. Except her. These past 8 years, it wasn't that she hadn't thought about quitting. I know, but you don't have to face it alone. It's just that every time she hit rock bottom, there was always someone there to catch you. This company is the place I've stayed the longest. I know I can't hold on anymore. Maybe. I'm just not meant for this world.
In that moment, there was no relief. Only the feeling that my youth was officially over.
And then nothing happened. No relief. Only silence.
If life could start over, would I still become who I am now? The rain outside slowly faded, and reality began dissolving with it.
Wow. Where is this place? Every step felt impossible. It feels like walking on clouds, so soft and fluffy. But strangely, I wasn't afraid. Instead, I felt a sense of familiarity, as if I had been here before. This is the tallest tree in the world. They're so small. So far away. No! It can't be real! Help! What's happening? Hold on! Where am I? What happened? You finally arrived. I know. This time, you arrived 13 years later than your previous life. You're real. Indeed, I am. I thought she was used to pain. I wasn't. Not like this. Different faces. Same ending. Again. And again. Why do I keep choosing this? Maybe I asked the wrong question. Because the answer had started one lifetime ago. This time, you arrived 13 years later than your previous life. You're real. Indeed, I am. So, you finally remembered. And after all these years, you only remembered a tiny piece of me.
I am your soul manager, Ray. But the most important thing, you've completely forgotten.
Each door carried a different memory. My repressed memories. The answer you're looking for is behind this door. Soul Archive Notoid 13.
The moment the door opened, A forgotten lifetime suddenly called my name. Thousands of memories floated through the darkness, and one memory pulled her deeper.
From the 19th century. My name is Elena.
One day, I saved a man. This was my first encounter with him. I thought she had finally found happiness.
They didn't have to put my face on it. Yes, they did. You're a wanted criminal.
I knew he was lying. I knew he was dangerous. I knew. I always knew. And I stayed anyway. But I stayed anyway. Because losing him felt more terrifying than losing myself. Not because I trusted him. Because I couldn't let go.
And to save himself, he pushed her into the sea.
Everything I saw, it was too much.
The Soul Management Academy isn't a place that teaches souls how to reincarnate.
It teaches souls how to stop repeating tragedy. Silence. Complete silence. Then suddenly, I felt something. An emotion. Not my own. It was coming from the parrot. Fear, anxiety, worry. Oh, you're scared. I understand. What are you afraid of? Ah! What? How on earth did you know? I felt it. You're afraid.
I see. You brought that ability back.
What ability? Empathic resonance? I can feel people's true emotions. Not hear them. Feel them directly.
I'll never leave you. And I love you.
Memories flooded her mind. But what she felt was indifference.
You're special.
But I sensed he was using me.
Even people who smiled at me often felt far away inside. For the first time, I understood. I have never, not even once, loved myself. Was Elena like this too? You are my life. We're the same. Always afraid of losing people. Always pleasing others. Always sacrificing herself. Again. Again. I thought it was just my personality. Turns out, it's just who I am. For the first time, I understood. I have never, not even once, loved myself. You are my life. We're the same. Always afraid of losing people. Always pleasing others. Always sacrificing herself. Again.
I thought it was just my personality. Turns out, it's just who I am.
No. It was a habit. A lesson your soul never finished.
What if I never learn it? So all this pain wasn't a coincidence? Souls end up in the same place. It was repetition until it finally sees the answer. If this wasn't my first live, then how many lives have I lived? This time, I will forgive no one because the voice was mine. Open! The city! Run! Run! At the top of the tower dead stood a woman.
She once protected the city. She believed in humanity. Everyone called her the Watcher.
Until the day she was betrayed.
She broke. She broke. If love only creates suffering, then I will trust no one. When faith dies, power can become... Then I will trust no one. Can become something terrifying. No! That is not me!
Really?
They were me. And they were me. It wasn't another person. It was the part of herself. The moment she accepted it, the darkness became stronger.
You finally came. Because next time, it's my turn to take control of your life. Who are you? I am you. Just the part you abandoned. When they misunderstood you, you stayed silent. You endured. When you were broken, you comforted everyone else. Every emotion that wanted to fight back. No. You gave to me.
Where are we? The shadow prison. Every soul. A place where unwanted emotions are locked away.
So? I imprisoned her? For 3,000 years, and not just one lifetime. Every time I wanted to protect us, you chose to please others. I couldn't deny it. Everything was true. I'm sorry. I didn't know how to protect myself, so I pretended everything was fine. And now? I won't abandon you again.
The prison wasn't sealed by magic, it was sealed by denial. As the prison disappeared, something emerged. A memory that should not exist.
What is it? No, that's impossible! That record was deleted!
So...
It's you.
So...
It's you.
The first soul whose record was erased. The greatest forbidden secret of the Soul Management Academy. The first soul whose record was erased. The greatest forbidden secret of the Soul Management Academy.
The massive memory crystal began to crack apart, as if something was awakening inside.
Who is she? I don't know, because even in my memories, there is no record of her. What's happening to me? Impossible! It found me! There's no time! There's no time! Remember this! Don't trust her. Don't trust her.
Why?
Because she chose the same path I did all those years ago. She's not who you think she is. Dark Ruo-An was gone.
Yet on the far side of the fissure, a colossal shadow manifested.
Who is that?
I don't know. I only see what's left behind. But your slate has been blank for 3 millennia. All records of HER have been erased. It wasn't anger. It wasn't hatred. It was an endless, boundless loneliness. Finally, I found you. It's time for I to learn the truth. Chirp! There was only one empty space. What used to be here is you.
3,000 years ago, the Soul Management Academy governed every cycle of reincarnation.
Every book records the lifetime of a soul. As for me, my core data was deleted 3,000 years ago. Not as a student, but as one of its administrators. She opened a book that should not have existed. I've finally found you.
If I forget everything, it won't be able to find me.
That's impossible. That face was still her own.
Who are you? You forgot me. Just like you forgot yourself. It's not here for you. It's here to take you back. Back where?
To the place where you were truly born. In the darkness. Her words are echoing in my head. Do you want to know who you really are?
Before she disappeared, she told you not to trust me.
Because she remembers something, and I remember something else. Neither of us knows the whole truth.
Tell me the truth!
At that moment, another seal began to break. 3,000 years ago, the Soul Management Academy. Every day, countless souls came here. To learn, to heal, to prepare for their next life.
She was not a student. She wasn't a teacher either.
She was one of the Academy's founding administrators.
That was me?
That was the version of yourself you chose to forget. Among all administrators, Ruo-An possessed a unique gift. Whenever she touched a soul record, she could see everything. I can still connect with genuine human emotions and feelings. And then, there is destiny and free will.
I finally realized why I could feel Ray's anxiety so vividly last time. This is what it means to read someone's soul. No! That's impossible! Why would I erase something like this? I see the past, present, and future.
They know I see through everything.
Until one day, I noticed something impossible. Every soul had a beginning, every record had an origin. So I began tracing them backward. But at the deepest point of the archive, I found something else.
That's impossible. There was no name. No record, but I just knew that something was there. I can feel it calling to us.
A heavy sense of loneliness washed over me. And then I saw him.
A being that existed outside every record, outside every rule. It's just that I found him.
There was no rage, no hatred, no desire to destroy.
Only a loneliness, older than time itself.
Who is he?
I don't know everything. Even I was never allowed to see his record. But I know one thing. He is the first soul.
It was 3,000 years ago that I first met him. You don't have a name, do you? Then I'll give you one. I might not be the first to know him, but I'm the only one who never feared him.
Why was he alone?
Because before there were countless souls, there was only one.
He was the foundational soul of this universe, from an era when neither reincarnation nor destiny had yet been conceived.
As generations evolved and souls multiplied, he was gradually forgotten by them, fading from their collective memory.
How can someone be forgotten by reality itself? Because reality was built after him. Eventually, no one remembered him at all, until the arrival of Ruo-An. This was also the first time in many years that someone had found him. You've been alone for a long time, haven't you? I stayed, and his loneliness finally began to fade away. Then came a day when I witnessed a forbidden bound to the first soul by ties that could never be severed. And now, I am faced with a choice.
If I choose to erase this memory, so that you can never find me again, perhaps that forbidden future will never come to pass.
Is that why I erased myself? Ruo-An, don't leave! If the world must forget you, then I will be the only one who remembers.
Soul Management Academy, Season 1. I finally understand. The first soul wasn't hunting me down, he was actually waiting for me, and back then, it was because I saw that future. A future destined to collapse the cycle of reincarnation itself. Although it might have started because of him, I saw something I never expected.
He was not destroying everything. He was trying to save it.
You are the only one who isn't afraid of me. For I know that you have come to avert this impending future.
This havoc was never wreaked by the first soul. An entity far more perilous is reshaping the very loop of rebirth. To protect everyone, I made my only choice. I separated my soul. One part carried hope. One part carried pain. One part carried the life she wanted to forget.
They were never enemies. They were pieces of the same soul.
Ruo-An might have discarded her memories, but I'm the one who remembers the fear, the pain, and the truth. Then, Dark Ruo-An, she's the one bearing my negative energy, and you are the personification of hope. I understand now. I know what I must do. You knew everything. I knew what you couldn't bear to remember. Why you chose to disappear.
The truth was never erased.
Well,
It was buried where no soul dared to remember, and she chose to carry it alone.
Soul Management Academy, Season 1.
The truth was never destroyed. It was hidden. What happened that day?
The day everything changed. Ancient Soul Management Academy during a massive crisis. Soul records collapsing from the sky. The Academy is falling apart. The Akashic Archive is burning, and I am protecting the glowing soul records.
So I began tracing them backward. But at the deepest point of the archive, According to the forbidden texts, every soul is stripped of its future destiny, rendering their journey through samsara entirely purposeless.
I learned from the soul crystal that the only way to save every soul is to detach myself from the equation.
To protect everyone, I made my only choice. I separated my soul. One would carry hope. One would carry pain. One would live without knowing the truth. Ruo-An might have discarded her memories, but I'm the one who remembers the fear, the pain, and the truth. I watched Ruo-An burn the memories that carried the taboo. I am bearing what you all refuse to take. The fear, the pain. So you weren't trying to hurt me. Then why did you warn me about her? Because she remembers the part that I couldn't. As for me, I harbored hope. And because of that, I manifested as the persona of light.
Not every memory was lost. Some were sealed away. There was one record that should have been erased.
What I deleted was not the past, but the memory of a promise. It is time. I must leave. Ruo-An, don't forget me. I won't.
She said she wouldn't forget, but some promises require a sacrifice. Ruo-An.
The final record remained, the one Ruo-An erased herself. What is inside this record?
The memory you chose to sacrifice. The memory that defined who you were.
3,000 years ago, before the erasure. We are not enemies, but we were never meant to meet. I founded this place, yet I never found my place here. Everyone sees what you can do, but no one sees you. I showed her the truth. Every soul carries a small piece of me. All life that has ever been exists because I am. The more souls I create, the more of myself I lose. You gave everyone a future, but nobody gave you one. I saw a future where the first soul will vanish forever. If I remember you, they will find you. Ruo-An.
Ruo-An, don't leave. If the world must forget you, then I will be the only one who remembers.
So I'm not running away. I'm protecting her, and I'm protecting everyone.
We have never been three distinct souls. We are, and always have been, one and the same.
Because you promised. I finally remember why you have been waiting for me for 3 millenniums. You said you will come back. And now? The first soul was no longer waiting, it was choosing. I'm here. You said you will come back. And now? The first soul was no longer waiting, it was choosing. I'm here.
You have finally recovered all your memories, yet you are not who you used to be. What do you mean?
Your past self is waiting for an answer. I protected the future, but I lost myself. No, you created yourself again. Why did the first soul create all of this? Because he was all alone and lonely.
Only for everyone to eventually forget him as time went on. Later, for that prophecy, I made the only choice, and he will remember me forever.
I am faced with a choice now. To return to my original form, or to become the shield.
Or to become the shield that protects her.
But I have no desire to wander back into the past. I want to become all of me. For the first time, the soul was complete. With the power of light and darkness, I restored the Soul Management Academy, bringing it back to life.
So, are you still the administrator? No, I'm someone who chooses.
But the truth was not complete.
Because beyond the first soul, something had been waiting.
The beginning was erased.
Was not complete.
Something still remembers.